kids, how you doing? It's me, your TV pal Comic Book Man, with your January 2010 calendar of savings here at Alternate Reality. The big event for this month is, of course, the Essential Sale, which is going on from the 18th through the 22nd. In the Essential Sale, all my omnibuses, all of my masterworks, all of my archives, all of my essentials, and all of my showcase trade paperbacks are all 35% off for the entire run of the sale. And of course, the 20th of this month is also Founders Day, where everything in the store is 20% off. And finally, don't forget, Hulk is the hero of the month, where all the Hulk trades are 25% off. That's all this month here at Alternate Reality.
So, why does he like this book? Here's Sweet Dan with some more comic reviews.
Best death ever!
Hey kids, how you doing? It's me, Comic Book Man, your TV pal, and I'm being joined in the video autos today by
your real-life pal, Sweet Dan Sweet.
And that can only mean one thing. It's time once again for Sweet Talking with Sweet Dan Sweet. And Dan's going to be talking today about
Siege and, in other segments, Siege Embedded.
We're going to do Siege this time, and then the next segment, we're going to do Siege Embedded. So these two, you probably ought to watch together. But first up is Siege. How is the final chapter in the Brian Bendis big Marvel thing that started with Avengers Disassembled, went into Civil War, crossed over into World War Hulk, went into, what the hell was after that? Silent Invasion.
Secret Invasion.
Silent War.
There's a lot of stuff.
And
Dark Reign.
And was last in Cabal and Dark Reign.
Yeah.
So this is the final chapter. 7 years in the making.
This is a Sweet Talking review segment, 7 years in the making.
7 years in the making. We just started doing these like a couple months ago.
I planned this a long time before that.
See how many times I ran out of tape.
It's like the Avatar of Sweet Talking reviews.
So how is this pig?
It's really good.
Okay.
You know what? I'm satisfied with the first issue. First issue. I mean, you don't expect too much. As long as the action gets rolling and everybody's in place for some cool stuff to happen in the next couple issues, that's what I'm looking for. All of the past comics we've talked about, those ones you just rattled off, the big events, were all 7, 8 issue runs where you couldn't actually get into anything until about issue 3 or 4. Well, this is only 4 issues. Bendis is trying to get it done in 4 months, so we're going to see what happens there. But everything gets kicked off with Volstagg, one of the Warriors 3 from Asgard, in a sort of a homage to Mark Millar's Civil War opening.
Okay.
What Norman Osborn tries to do is manipulate the circumstances to recreate a situation similar to Stamford, Connecticut.
An event.
Yeah, and it happens downtown Chicago, man.
Here?
Soldier Field.
What happens at Soldier Field?
They laid those bears out for good.
Lovey dead?
Everybody's dead.
Lovey's dead?
Hundreds, thousands are dead.
Oh, man, we just paid so much for the quarterback. Christ.
And that spaceship in the side of the thing, oh, yeah, it's all gone.
Well, that sucks.
Not for the Bears.
Yeah.
They were ruining it anyway.
So anyway, how's the rest of the issue?
It's cool, man. It's got great art. Oliver Coipel has come a long way since House of M. Honestly, though, I don't know if it's a different inker he's teamed with or what. I think his style has changed slightly. His faces look more similar than they did in past stuff.
Is he slacking?
I don't want to say slacking. Maybe Russian?
Russian?
I don't know. He sounds French, but he might be Russian. Get some sound effects for that.
Dream shot.
No, honestly, I like what I'm seeing to begin with. We all find out what Captain America wears when he watches TV on the last page.
Yes.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
interesting.
Well, I don't know about it.
That answered a lot of questions for me growing up.
Negligee, is it?
No, he wears Superman footy pajamas.
Yeah, he wears his Superman PJs.
Sweet.
But no, it gets started. There's a lot of action. There's a little throwdown between the God of Thunder and the UFOs that some people are griping about on the internet. Some other stuff. A little thing I'd like to touch on. For a comic book, 7 years in the making, there's a grammatical error on the recap page on page 1, and they misprinted a page of dialogue in the backup, dude. You get 2 pages back to back of the same crap.
That actually is a misprint.
For $3.99.
That came through. There's a misprint on that. Marvel says that in the second issue, in 2, they're going to the page at the end where Ares is talking about
and stuff.
Yeah, they're going to fix that in 2. They're going to reprint it in 2. But yeah, that's an actual misprint that Marvel and Diamond have already sent the notice through on for us dealers. So
well, they started a sentence with a preposition in the beginning of this book, so
bastards.
They pay editors for
bastards.
That. Editors, man. 7 years in the making, guys. $3.99. Let's go.
Well, there's editors and then there's editors. Okay, there's editors that come up with these grand 7-year plans. Then there's guys who check grammatical errors, and those guys, they aren't around so much at Marvel.
So anyway, Siege has started. It'll be done in a few months.
Okay.
To begin with, it's cool. I like it.
Okay.
So, let's see where it takes us.
So thumbs up.
Get it.
Okay. So, you can read Dan's review of Siege on the store's website. And
Hurry
of course, the store's website...
I gotta write it first.
Well, he's gonna write it.
I'm gonna write it
By the
before
time you see this,
can't read
it'll
it
be done and it'll be
until
up.
I write it.
I'll read it
It'll
before
be done
you
and it'll
write
be
I'm
up.
waiting for you.
And the store's website is at...
Where is she?
Again, www.myalternatereality.com.
So stop off at the store's website and check out Dan's review, and also check out Dan's review of Siege Embedded, which should also be in there at the same time, which we're going to be reviewing next.
Very shortly.
But until then, this is Comic Book Man
And sweet.
saying bye. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.